Hey everyone, I'm Tithonis, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. We're going to continue on. We're here in Kholusia. We're going to continue on with the MSQ, so let's hop in.
I can actually do that
All right,
now, which is
I am
kind of
recording.
crazy.
I'm going to talk to Alize here. Alize would share the findings of your scouting mission with everyone.
Ouch.
No, don't, Alize. Don't share that. The heck? They're not supposed to know.
She's going to tell everybody what I saw.
No.
It's a good thing
In short, there's
I
no
was
path,
deafened when...
and the sky is thick with Vorthri's winged devils.
We might consider Amaro, but without extensive training, we cannot hope to contend with the Eaters. Yulmor's airship fleet, meanwhile, consists solely of transport vessels ill-suited for battle. And without the expertise of one such as Cid, we are in no position to attempt to refit.
What if we use a big catapult?
It's so frustrating! That wretched mountain should jolly well come back down to us!
Now, dearest, we mustn't disturb these good people at their work. We've ridden the ladder and seen the sights. It's past time we took our leave.
The lady may well have the right of it. Mount Gulg will not soon come down to Earth, nor can we compel it to do so. But if the mountain will not come to the land, mayhap the land may be made to come to the mountain. In the form of a Talos large enough to reach out and take the volcano in its grasp.
To build such a golem would be an onerous undertaking indeed, yet the principle seemeth sound in itself.
Boulder Dash! No one has ever made one even half that size. Leaving aside the small matter of logistics, which, by the way, would be no small matter, the design would be unimaginably complex. Though, I suppose, if its only function is to cling to the ruddy mountain, perhaps it needn't be. Solid base, firmly rooted to the ground, sacrifice mobility to simplify the construction, reducing materials required. Wait, what am I thinking? We would still need a veritable army of people to do the work. Left to the crew that helped down below, it would take decades, if not a nice round century.
So we need more hands? And what sort of things would these hands be required to do?
Well, let's see. First, we'd need people to procure the stone for the chassis. The rock found near the mountain would suit our purposes well enough. It'd be a simple task to quarry the stuff, but given the stupendous quantity required, we'd need all the help we can get.
We have friends amongst the miners of Armoring. I will go and petition their aid.
While you do that, I'll make for Mordsuk. I'm sure I'll be able to drum up some support.
Then I shall return to Kholusia. From fishers to carpenters, Yulmor is home to all manner of talented folk. I dare say their skills will avail us.
Is there anything else you need?
Well, yes, actually. Magic. Lots of the stuff, as much as possible. To awaken a Talos of this size would require an entire congregation of mages.
Many among the Knights Blessed are gifted in the arcane arts. I will recruit them to our cause.
The Fey folk, too, possess surpassing aptitude in magics. Yet they are not wont to cooperate in the endeavors of men. Leastwise, not without making all manner of mischief. That being the case, I would instead call upon the people of the Crystarium, with thy permission, Exarch.
We are at your disposal, as are our Amaro and Chocobos.
I'm sorry. You mean to tell me you can call on not only the people of Yulmore and the Crystarium, but the Knights Blessed and the Maud, and even those miners? But that's just about everyone in Ballynorvrand. Who are you people? And how did you come to have so many friends?
The artist Alfino and his assistants.
Oh, dearest, have you forgotten already? Alfino told us that when we first met.
Actually, that may not have been... never mind.
It's funny.
So, as you can see, you will not want for bodies. I trust you will have your design ready in good time for their arrival. Norvrant is counting on you, heir to Daedalus Stoneworks.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be back as soon as we can, and we'll bring the whole world with us.
Quite the undertaking we've got here.
I take it we will be assisting Master Chai, though I am quite sure he has everything under control.
That's funny. That was weird. No music or anything. Does anyone understand what's involved? Before I can even attempt to design anything, I need the intimate knowledge of the land, the knowledge of the locals. Last I heard, no one lives here. What? A village of Yulmorian exiles? But those people have every reason to loathe the free citizen like me. They couldn't possibly be willing to accept. This will never work. Never. I should have fixed that ruddy lift. Never should have ridden up here. Never should have... Oh dear, Darling Hap appears to have lost the plot. But he has it in him. He's the cleverest man I know. He just wants for confidence sometimes. If you were to give him some words of encouragement, I'm sure he can give you your Talos. Bit of advice I learned from his mother. He responds poorly to obvious praise. You need to find another way to stoke the fires of his motivation. Awaken his sense of daring. Choose words will best encourage China's. In order to succeed, you must lift his spirits sufficiently during the conversation.
Gee. Wow,
Okie
that
dokie.
looks like a pipe that you found on the floor and sharpened.
What the heck? Duty commenced. What? I have to. What?
Take a
It's
duty,
weird.
Travis.
He was plagued by self-doubt.
Yeah, it's really goofy. Just pick your.
Alfino's
Just pay attention.
Alfino once struggled to collect firewood.
Bye
Julia was
bye.
counting on you. You're a genius. You can do this. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye, Thamil.
So it's
Bye.
not it's not obvious. Dulio's counting on you as well. I know. I hardly need to tell me that. Do you think I'd disappoint her if I could help it? She's plagued with self-doubt still. In regards to my own feelings, I can't do anything without the help from those villagers, and they're not likely to give it. Tristal's among them. You say to go yourself, lest you've forgotten. We essentially sent him to his death. Even if the others don't bear a personal grudge, he would never forgive us. You don't know until you apologize. I'll come with you. Don't worry, he'll forgive you for sure. Things will improve by themselves. You have to take the first step. I know, unless we take the first step, there can never be reconciliation. This is a chance for everyone to come together. Even if you've hurled stones at me, perhaps it's worth trying to apologize. Still harbor some misgivings. What then? In the end, it's not even a question of forgiveness. Building such an enormous house is impossible. No amount of contrition will change that. Even by some miracle, the people of Amity are willing to help let bygones be bygones. They'd think that their plan is absurd. I think it's absurd. It's less absurd than the change that's come to Yulmore. We liberated a castle with a strategy that many would call absurd. Everything you touch turns to gold. No one would doubt your plan. It's less absurd than change that's come to you more. Well, I can't argue with that logic. Enormous was a task, it's simply a matter of finding a solution to a practical problem. Still harbor some misgivings. But realistic, no, there's no guarantee of success. There are risks to consider should the venture fail. I imagine for a moment that we fail to retrieve Valtteri and only succeed and provoke him in his fury. And we'll meet a horrible end. And we'll go together. I'll protect you. I'll protect everyone. We could build a talis for battle. Then we'll go together. Oh, that was not the right thing to say. To protect those I love because I got roped into because I live for adventure. Protect those I love. Okay. Would you compel us to face such dangers? I too have someone I wish to protect, with whom I have to live out my days in peace. Is burning with motivation now. Duty complete. Okay.
Isn't that weird? They call that a duty. That's weird.
That's funny.
Oh.
It's funny though. It's kind of cool. I can do this. I just need to have a little faith in myself. Amity and speak with the villagers. With Tristal. I want you to wait for me back in Yulmore. Master Chai, that you are beset with doubt is proof that you can envision this task ahead, and that which a man can envision, he can make reality. Thus did some old friends of mine once say. Even should it be a feat fit for divine, if something has been done before, then it most assuredly can be done again by our own hands. That's a little idealistic, don't you think? That laugh. Perhaps, but what is a man if not an idealistic creature? It's an easy thing to achieve one's dreams, my friend can attest to that. One step after the next, they forged on towards their goal. Like them, that you are a man of science, amidst your doubts, surely there is a spark of desire, the desire to make the impossible possible. Okay. So weird, there's like no music playing right now. It's like super quiet. Glad my words struck a chord. Shall we? Sure, let's go. Oh wait, did I turn the music off? I did. That would be why there's no... Why is there not music any playing? Or any music playing? Oh, I muted it. Sorry, everybody.
Why are you sorry?
To the people watching. My viewers.
Oh.
My subscribers.
Oh. Yeah, they might be really upset.
They're gonna unsubscribe. They're like, this guy's a dummy. He's a
He didn't have music playing. Ugh.
What? Ugh, gross.
No, they won't.
I can't believe it. That was my favorite music ever.
How dare he? Ugh.
Tristal. Hello, Tristal. By means of talis heretofore unseen proportions. However, I cannot do this without the cooperation of those with intimate knowledge of this land. That is you and your fellow villagers. Every right to be upset. Father is not the only one to blame for your suffering. We are. We were free citizens without a care in the world, indifferent to the hardship of others. We didn't know what would become of you, and frankly, we didn't care. But now we know that what we did to you to fool many was wrong. Terribly wrong. No words will suffice to make amends, but I want you to know that we are deeply sorry. Tristal's like, yeah? Well, I'm gonna throw you off this cliff. I'm not sure how I feel. Should I forgive you? Hate you? Perhaps it's not even my place to judge. After all, I sought a place in your city. I wanted to be you once. But one thing is clear. All that is in the past, and we mustn't let past wrongs stand in the way of a brighter future. So, I will cooperate with you. Please see our friends to Mount Gulg. You have my word. I'll set the work on the design at once. We don't wouldn't do to have nothing to show the others when they return with help. Make no mistake, this venture is unprecedented in the history of Talos building, nay, the history of all mankind. But rest assured, this genius of Daedalus stoneworks will deliver. From chest gear.
How far are we going?
Probably a little bit further soon. I'll let you know here in a minute. Is there a problem? Well, you see, I've been promised people to procure the stone as well as imbue magic. When I put on the spot earlier, I thought that was all we required. But I forgot about the one rather important item. The heart. Forgot about the heart. That's right, the heart. I'm pleased to see you have some familiarity with Talos. Yeah, we did before. So while I work on the design, I'd make much obliged if you could see to procuring the ore with which to fashion a heart. A heart suitable of bringing a Talos life that shall embrace the very firmament. Gotta get a big old heart. Elephant heart. Okay. I'll stop my recording here and start another one, I think. No, I'll keep going. We'll keep going. It's been a shorter one. Longer one. I may be able to assist. There follows a dwarven family that may have long minded this land. No one knows if its bounty as well as they. If you explain the situation, I'm sure they'd be willing to cooperate. You'll find the Thals at their village in the northwest, a place called Tamra. When you arrive, seek an audience with the chief Zamat, and do not forget to greet him with a hearty Lali-ho. Can keep my joints limber and perhaps provide some manner of assistance. All of a sudden he's following us around. The variety of ore doesn't matter so as long as it's rich with ether. I'll aim to have my design complete by your return. It's okay, I don't need any. I've got Ashley. She can speak their language, right, Ashley?
Yeah.
I'm gonna teleport up there.
Where in the world do I go?
What are you doing?
What do you mean, where do you go?
There's a
How do I need to speak with Alizé. Where in the world is she? There she is.
I didn't do it. It's a duty once you get to the.
So this is Tamra.
Am I supposed to do this duty or something?
The dwarves, yes.
Seldom do we see the dwarven folk at the Crystarium to now be in the presence of so many. I shall enjoy not having to crane my neck for a change. Lali-ho. Lali-ho. What did you just call me? I could say. What did you just call me? What's our excuse for a greeting was that? Where's your heart, lad? Your stones. Come, let's try it again.
Find the mysterious person.
Lali-ho.
That person right there.
Lali-ho. There we go. Lali-ho.
Are we on J?
How was that? I felt better. Lali-ho. Crystal Shark had to do it too. Not bad, but there's room for improvement. Any road. Now that we've observed common courtesy, who are you and what are you doing here? At the recommendation of the denizens of Amity, we have come to seek the aid of the Thal family. May we speak with Chief Zamat? Why, yes you may. I am Zamat. I bid you welcome to Tamra. If it's the folk of Amity that you sent you here, you must have quite a tale to to tell. Come, let's hear it. Fade to black.
Oh my goodness, let me jump over the fence. Is my guy dumb?
Well, well, and there I thought those below had no fight left in them. Having said that, it's not like we know how to deal with a floating volcano and all them sin eaters either. If you're serious about restoring peace to these parts, though, we'll gladly lend you a hand. However, this kind of ore that you seek precious to us too. If I let you have it only for you to bungle things up and squander it, like no amount of ale will wash away my chagrin. First, I need to make sure you're worthy by means of a trial. Aye, trial most tricksy, passed down through the line of Thol. And what is this trial? Come with me and I'll tell you all.
It's really hard.
Door's creepy. Huh?
It's really hard.
What? The trial?
The trial.
Okay. Speak with Zamat.
I'm being sarcastic.
Oh.
I was gonna say, that sounded sarcastic.
Zamat. Listen well. As you know, we're a mining folk, and in the mining life, danger is a constant companion. So, when we come of age, each of us must prove our readiness and take to the mines. This we do by undertaking a trial that tests 3 traits of good miners that can do without. Discernment, diligence, and dexterity. We call it 3D Mine Runner. Now look at my helm. Mark its features. You'll be given a slingshot, which you must use to shoot dwarves as wears helms what are different. Whoa. Which you must use to shoot dwarves as wear helms what are different. Okay, I feel like I had a stroke there. I've already made the necessary arrangements. When you're ready to take to the trial, report to the observer nearby. Best of luck to you. Okay, so I shoot the dwarves that have that helmet or don't have that helmet?
They're in like red.
Oh, Brennan. I'll show you the rooftop at once, you and your gross thing. I'm sure you've been told in 3D Miner to use a slingshot to shoot them as wear the wrong helm. Let's begin with a spot of practice, eh? Search for the dwarf wearing the wrong type of helmet. You may move the camera as well, zoom in and out. Okay, so it's typical zoom in and out, shoot the thing. Okay. So... Okay. Oh, you just shoot him, okay. Shoot the dwarf wearing the wrong helmet. Okay, so I'm looking for the ones that aren't the horn helmet then.
It's wearing red.
Yeah, let me know when you're ready, eh? Okay. Right this way then. This time there'll be them as to wear the right helmet. You shoot them, you fail. So look carefully before you let the stone fly. Okay, so there's other ones that are. Search for the dwarf wearing the wrong type of helmet. So it's the red ones, pretty much.
Pretty much.
The Crystal Exarch, can I shoot him? I can. That's funny. I shot the Crystal Exarch. If you're entertaining the thought of knocking off my cow, I know that it will not work. I just shot the Crystal Exarch.
Aha, good thing I got the teleport over there. Oh wait, no, don't teleport. Just take this one. Here we go.
Stop petting your friend.
Money.
Got him?
I'm not petting him. Apparently he's throwing bowls around.
Was that it? Was it just one? Oh, I thought I was going to have to do it like 3 times. Run along back to the chief. Oh, I thought that was going to I was going to have to do like 5 or 6 times. It was going to get harder each time, but it was only once. That was impressive shooting. Consider me satisfied. Just plain that you didn't come this far. Look, so I place my faith in you and help you find the ore you seek. Zamat has ore on his mind. He's got ore on his mind. It's Brennan. Did you know that Kholusia is rich in sulfur? Well, it is. We've been mining the stuff since ancient times. And every so often, the self-same veins yield what's called Earthseed, a rare ore steeped in magic. Time was we used to refine Earthseed for this and that, but the techniques have been lost. And there's no place surer than Durgar's Tool. Problem is the site's occupied by our age-old rivals, the Gogs. Greedy sods claim the place is theirs and refuse to let any other bugger near. More odious lot than them Gogs. I could go on and on forever about those hornless horsens. Oh my goodness. But then we'd be here forever, and that won't get us nowhere. You got to deal with the Gogs. Reckon you up to the challenge? Sure, I can deal with the Gogs. We have been dealt with far worse. I'm sure we can find a way to obtain what we need. One of ours goes with you. I'll do it. I'll go with him. Zamat. You? Correct? I couldn't help be overhearing. I knew the Eaters had flocked to Mount Gold, but I didn't know why. Do you think the last Light Warden's hiding up there? The fate of Kholusia? No, the world hangs in the balance. If I can be of some help, then I want to do my part. Your zeal is commendable, lad, but it isn't so simple. This here's Correct. Young as he is, one of the village's finest miners. The lad's got an uncanny sense of where to dig, and his aim with a pickaxe is as true as any dwarves. But put him in the thick of battle, and he couldn't hit the side of a minecart if he was sitting in it. If all he needed to do was dig, he'd be your dwarf, but he's liable to become a sin eater's breakfast before he can even manage to swing. It's true, I'm hopeless at a fight, but I still want to try. Please, let me go with you. Sure, why not? I'll take care of you, you take care of the ore. Oh, thank you so much. I'll try my best not to be a burden. If you want to take Corrupt, far be it from me to stop you. Keep him safe, though, will you? You most assuredly encounter sin eaters along the way. Though with your company, there'll be more of a spectacle than a concern. Quest accepted. Corrupt. Is this an actual dungeon here? The Dugger's Tool is a cave in the east. I'm ready when you are. Is this a solo duty?
I don't know. I didn't do it. I didn't know how far we were going. So I didn't do it.
Okay, I'll stop here then. It's what? Almost, yeah, it's almost 11. I'll just stop here then. All right. Well, that will do it for this one. The next one looks like we're going to have to do this little, most likely a solo duty here. That's what it's looking like anyways. So thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified of new episodes. And as always, we will catch you in the next one. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.